Hey bitches! So today I'm gonna answer some questions. I posted this video a few weeks ago, like last month, and I was like, hey, ask me some, questions so we can get to know each other a little better. Well, you guys can get to know me. So you guys posted some questions for me on that video, on Instagram and Twitter, and I said in that fucking video, I was like, do not ask me questions that I already answered, aka for my frequently asked questions video and my 100 facts about me video, which is from that channel. So if you haven't seen it because you're not subscribed to that channel, I will link them both down below in the info box. But, bitches don't listen and they still fucking ask the same questions. So, because I saw them on the video or whatever. So today I'm going to do part 1. I'm going to answer questions from Instagram and Twitter, and then I'm going to do part 2 later. So, let's start with Instagram. First one is, where do you buy your outfits for work? Well, actually, I just got home from work, and I wanted to show you guys what I'm wearing. So, we had, like, this tutu party. So, I had to wear this tutu, and it's, like, neon. It matches my outfit. And then I'm wearing this neon bra. So, y'all. So, to answer your question, people ask me this in person a lot at work, and, working at clubs for, like, 5 years, you just kind of, like, collect stuff over time, and I have so much shit and like just things, and you kind of put it together, you make your own outfits, because people ask me in person, they're like, oh, where'd you get your outfit? Like, they don't fucking sell the outfit all together like that, like you just kind of have to have a brain and know what goes with what. Like, I could buy my fluffies online, I'll buy fishnets, like a hot topic, and then I'll wear like, a tank top that I cut up and make a skirt and top out of it, and like buy some Victoria's Secret bras and, all this shit. So you just kind of have to know what goes together. Like, you can ask any go-go dancer or bartender and they'll tell you the same thing. Unless it's Halloween, then you can go buy a fucking outfit. So, what kind of music do you like? Again, I answered this question in the other video, the 100 facts about me. So, I listen to pretty much anything except country. I fucking hate country. Well, I like, dance sort of music, like top 40 where you hear on the radio, like techno, dubstep, EDM, like house and trance and all that shit. And, I like orchestra music, like something chill, like Harry Potter background music that they have, because my grandfather was actually an orchestra director, so when I was really little, when we went to Cuba, I was listening to that, so I guess it kind of like got deep-seated in my brain. I don't know, but what else? I don't know. I can do hip-hop, but I don't like rap, and I can do a little bit of screamo, but not too much, and I don't like metal. Just stuff like that. Like, I love pop. I love stuff that you can dance to, pretty much. I grew up on pop, so that will always be one of my favorites. But I can pretty much listen to anything, and, like, I'll be able to take it. I'm not going to be like, oh my god, fucking turn it off. Like, if I'm in somebody's car that I don't really know, and I'm like, unless it's country, which, then we have a problem. I love the way you dyed your hair. I've never dyed my hair, so I don't know what the fuck, and that's not even a question. Will you marry me? Yes. What was it like moving here and growing up in a culture so different from home? Well, as you guys know, I moved from Ukraine when I was 12 to America. So I've been here for 11 years now. I actually just got my citizenship. I've been putting it off for so long, like forever. Because you can get after 5 years, but I just, didn't want to give up my Ukrainian one because they don't allow dual. So I just fucking got it, finally. So anyway, it was different, but it's not that much different. Like, the culture is not that different. What shocked me the most was the fact that it's, like, the surroundings were different, because over there, I grew up in Kiev, which is the capital, and it's pretty big, and the city is pretty big. I would compare it to, like, DC here, maybe kind of like New York, but not, like, that dirty. So it's kind of like you have the subway, you have the buses, you see bums and shit, and you don't really care, to be nice to people or hold doors a lot of times, because you probably never fucking see that person again, so why would you give a fuck, So it's kind of like that. And then we moved here to Virginia, and, it's not like a totally small town where everyone knows everyone. It's not like that, but it's definitely a lot smaller. You have to have a car to drive around. You can't just take, they don't have fucking subway here or anything like that. The buses go every hour, which is fucking ridiculous, because I used to have to take that shit, and it was fucking, so annoying. But yeah, so that's different. It was just kind of like, and people are nicer, and you run into people that a lot of times, and it's just really random. So that was kind of shocking to me, because, you couldn't get around without having a car, and we didn't have a car first, so that was kind of hard. But the culture's not that different, and I learned the language pretty fast because, as I said before, in my frequently asked questions video, I knew a lot of languages when I was really little, like, so I already knew Spanish, Russian, and Ukrainian before I learned English, so it was kind of like very easy for me to pick it up, and I only took ESL for 1 semester. I remember even the teacher, she was like, oh, I've never had a student that only took it for like 1 semester. All the kids take it for like 2 or 3 years, and I was like, ah, yes, I'm smart. So that was easy, but the hard part, I would say, is definitely the fact that I was at that age, I was like 12, so that, you know, it's kind of like the teenagerhood, like, weird fucking phase, when you have like your awkward phase, and when you have your weird fucking transition, you know, where people are just mean. Like, middle school was fucking terrible for me. People were just fucking evil. Like, kids are mean, and, you know, you get picked on and shit like that, and it's just like, you know, it was not a fun time. So to have to move to a different country, learn all this shit, learn a new culture, and have to like be around a bunch of fucking teenagers, that like clashing together was fucking hard. But I mean, I got adjusted to it, so then, you know, high school was pretty fun. Did you ever have braces? No. And only have one tooth that was crooked, so I actually wanted braces when I was like in middle school, because my first best friend that I had here in America, her name was Dana, she had braces, and I thought they were so cool, and I was like, oh, I want to have braces and have these things on my teeth. I just wanted to have them more than actually like straighten my teeth for some reason. And we went to the dentist, and they were like, oh, your teeth aren't crooked enough, and I was like, no, but I want them, and they were like, well, your insurance is not going to cover them unless your teeth are like fucking jacked. So I never got them. Who your boyfriend? Well, first of all, that's not fucking proper English. Second of all, I tell you, like, his name, who he is. Like, are you gonna fucking know who he is? No, he's not a fucking celebrity. Like, the fuck, you know, if you would have asked, like, how old is your boyfriend, or what the fuck does he do for a living or something, that'd be different. But who your boyfriend? He a unicorn. Do you think it's bad using different foundations and powder? Definitely not. If you've watched any of my fucking tutorials, you would see that I always do that. I always use my Revlon Photo Ready foundation, and then I set it with my powders that is either Maybelline or MAC, so no. How come you tell people to add you on Facebook, and when they see you at work, and then never accept? And speak more Russian in your video. First of all, this bitch, and I replied this guy too, and I was like, first of all, who the fuck are you? Because he's like, you know, username says like Florida BMW. Like, bitch, you're from Florida. Like, obviously you've never met me at work, because I live in fucking Virginia. Second of all, and I did reply him. I was like, do I know you? He was like, no, but my friend knows you. So, like, I guess I met his friend in something, and he tried to add me, and I didn't add him back. Like, you know, yes, I used to add people a lot, because a lot of people meet me like at bars where I work at, and then, you know, I would just approve everybody, and then I got to like 5,500 people, and it was like, oh, you've reached the limit of 5,000. I'm like, bitch, I've been reached the limit. What the fuck? Like, Facebook is just fucking annoying, and so I couldn't add any more people that I actually like know, like people that I work with and shit. So I had to go back and delete like 550 motherfucking people. And let me tell you, it was a fucking hard task, because they switched it to where you used to have it where it was like a list, and you could just click, 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 and delete bitches. But now you can't. You have to go individually, one by one. So I went in my phone, and I just deleted random bitches that I don't recognize, that live in other places and shit, like fucking India. Like, I don't even know how these fuckers find me. But I had to do that, so that way I got it right under like 5,000, so I could add people that I know. So I don't add random bitches anymore. So if you fucking add me on my personal Facebook, I'm not going to add you back. And I just don't feel like, you know, deleting more people, because I'm just lazy like that. So I don't know why this bitch, like, if he doesn't know me, like, why are you even going to add me? Like, what the fuck? No. And I used to add a lot of those people that I meet at work, because it was kind of like promoting. So you put like, hey, come see me bartending here today, and they'll fucking come see you. So, you know, it's useful, but, you know, I just had to stop. The second part is speak more Russian in your video. Well, I can't just like break out and fucking speak Russian in the middle of the fucking video. Like, I live in America, first of all, and this is, like, a lot of my subscribers speak English. So if I can, you know, if you would have been like, hey, do a video in Russian, that's different. So that way, like, people that speak Russian would actually, like, watch it, you know. It would be for them. But I'm not just gonna, like, randomly start speaking fucking Russian in the middle of an English video. Like, what the fuck? And this fucker is not even, like, Russian. He's just, like, saying that. Like, why are you even interested in that if you're not fucking Russian? Like, you're not gonna understand what I'm fucking saying. Like, bitches are so dumb. What are your fave winter trends? First of all, I don't do, like, trends. Like, if there's something on trend and I like it, yes, I'm gonna buy it. Like, for example, there's a lot of mints. Like, everywhere you go, every fucking store that I went, like, last time I went to the mall, everywhere is, like, mint and coral, like, that orangey sort of fucking color. It's everywhere. It's like an explosion. And, you know, if I like it, I'll buy it. But I'm not just gonna go buy shit just to be on trend if I don't even like it. You know what I mean? Just to be, like, fashionable and in. Like, I'm not about that. So, but that being said, I like having skinny jeans or jeggings with boots and some sort of, like, tailored jackets. I've said this in videos before where, like, I used to wear, like, those poofy jackets that make you look like a marshmallow walking around. But now I'm more into, like, the tailored kind of jackets that are, like, look good on you and shit. So they make your body look good. Девушка, ваш билет в Лондон вас ждет. Спасибо. Well, I haven't seen your gorgeous self in ages. Who is this? Oh, it's my friend. Okay. I really like your shirt. Thanks, Seth. Just wow. Can't wait. Cute. Okay, I'm fucking done. These aren't questions anymore. Let's go to Twitter. Okay, I could only find one because this was like 5 weeks ago, so I'm not gonna go through all of my fucking, you know, tweets, whatever the fuck you call it. But basically, I could only find one because only one person was smart enough to reply to my, like, tweet when I was like, ask me any question. Other ones, they're just, like, random, so I couldn't find them. How long did it take you to reach 100 subscribers, and how do you get partner? Well, first of all, when I made my YouTube channel, I was still in high school. I was like a senior. That's why my fucking username is so stupid. But I just made it, and I wasn't trying to make videos at all. I actually did it so I could subscribe to channels because there was this show that I used to watch in Ukraine that was Muñeca Brava, the Spanish show, and I really wanted to watch it again, and I couldn't find it anywhere except like one person was reposting the episodes on YouTube, and so I subscribed to the channel so just I could get the new episodes and shit, and that's why I made the channel in the first place. And then when I was like a freshman in college, I started like sometimes reposting certain videos that I thought were funny, like that I used to find on this website, Triniksi. It's like a Russian website, triniksi.ru. It's really, really funny shit on there, so check it out. And I would just like repost funny videos like that surprise kitty video or whatever, and I would do it. So, you know, it wasn't about like makeup or anything like that. And then I actually discovered the whole like community, like, you know, I didn't even know that there were like these comedian like fucking communities and makeup communities, all this shit. Like, I didn't even know. And I stumbled upon it because I was watching Lady Gaga's videos, like the poker face shit just came out. It was all over the fucking internet. I was watching that, and then this video popped up on the side. It was like Michelle Phan's tutorial on Lady Gaga's makeup, and I was like, oh, what's this? So I clicked on it, and I watched it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. So I subscribed to her channel. I was watching her videos, and then I found more people that were doing makeup. And then after a while, I realized, like, I found Ellen Blair, and I was like, these bitches, like, aren't even, like, certified professional makeup artists. They just sit in their fucking room and do makeup. And I'm like, I can do this shit. So I just started doing, like, fucking reviews and shit, and, you know, that's how I started. So long story short, I already had subscribers when I was posting the funny videos before I started doing my own videos. So I already had subscribers. I don't know if I had 100 or what the fuck I had, but basically, like, I didn't really care. I wasn't, you know, counting them. So, yeah, I already had subscribers before I started doing makeup videos, and so I didn't, like, look at the numbers, how long it took me or anything like that. And then for the partner question, basically they either approach you and ask you, you know, sometimes you get those things where it's like if one of your videos gets a lot of views, they can ask you if you want to monetize that one video. But if you want to be partner, you have to like go apply, and there's like a page if you Google it or whatever. And basically they look for things like, you know, how many videos you have to have a few videos already, they have to be original content, and you have to have a certain amount of subscribers, and you can't be doing sub for sub either because they'll see exactly, like, and it won't look good. And basically, yeah, that's about it. I mean, I don't know exactly, like, the numbers and stuff like that, but yeah, so do all those things first and have some videos and have some subscribers before you apply, because you could get denied if you only have like one video and like 5 subscribers. Like, no. So this video is getting kind of long, so I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna do a second part of this video, and answer the questions that were on my, like the video that I posted on my other channel, and I'll answer those, you know. I didn't find any questions on Facebook because bitches don't give me no love, so I didn't have any there. So I'm going to do the second part later, and I'll put it up on this channel as well, so yeah. So, okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!